Hello and thanks for joining us. This is the Signature TV News Update. I am Marvelous Abomano. In the headlines, Inspector General of Police BabaUsman is seeking media help to defeat insecurity in Nigeria. People's Democratic Party Governors Forum hold emergency meeting in Abuja. Niger Governor Abubakar Bello advocates states' joint security operations to end banditry. Now in details. The Inspector General of Police, Alkali BabaUsman, says Nigerian security agencies cannot win the war against insecurity in Nigeria without a positive reportage by the Nigerian media. Usman stated this at a National Broadcasting Commission meeting with the chief executive officers of stations in Abuja on Thursday. The meeting, with the theme Implication of Broadcast Coverage on National Security, was organized to seek good collaboration between the security agencies and the Nigerian media in the fight against insecurity in the country. Signature TV correspondent Chiwezobi was at the meeting and now reports.
The Inspector General of Police, who was represented by the police image maker Frank Mba, said both the security agencies and the media are like watchdogs to the society. He said that the media reports should not inflame negative passions, rather, it should drive positive actions and responses. He urged the National Broadcasting Commission to help control deliberate falsehood, fake news, and misinformation by some media organizations, as it dampens the morale of the security personnel as well as damages the image of the country.
At the stage we are today in our national security life, the honest truth is, for those of us in the law enforcement business, in the law enforcement security and intelligence community, we can't do anything without the support of the media. Essentially, we are all doing the job of the watchdog. Your reports do not in any way glorify terror acts or embolden terrorists while simultaneously dampening the morale of your fighting troops. But we also want to appeal that the reporting should be done in such a manner that they do not inflame passion negatively.
The Public Relations Officer of the Nigerian Air Force, Edward Gakwet, stated that the military and the present government were making deliberate effort to conquer insecurity in the country. The efforts, which he said include procurement of 6 new Tucano aircraft from the United States with about 70% functional aircraft, investment in research and development, which has led to the manufacturing of NAF Alpha jet and locally made rocket launchers. Among others, he appealed for cooperation and collaboration with the media and the members of the public so as to win the war against insurgency.
Within this period, the federal government has acquired over 30 brand new aircraft to boost training and combat readiness of the Nigerian Air Force. And this number includes the 3 JF-17 Thunder multi-role fighter aircraft inducted into the Nigerian Air Force inventory in May 2021. At any point in time as at today, 70% of our aircrafts are operational. They are flyable, they are ready to fly, and there is no problem with them.
Ayobami Adewuyi, the General Manager of Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, in his contribution said that the military should create a good information flow system as well as making timely investigation to enable the media pass accurate information to the public, and as well as reducing speculative reports by the media.
The media wants to inform the people. That is our primary responsibility, our primary role. But of course, we also know that the issue of national security deserves some kind of secrecy. So that is where the conflict arises. And how do you address this conflict? Is for the two organizations to come together, develop a robust strategic communication structure in which it is known that, look, when news breaks, we know who to call. And the person you are calling gives you information as at when due.
The meeting seeks to increase collaboration between the security agencies and the media in the fight against insecurity in the country. In Abuja, Chibueze Obi for Signature TV.
The People's Democratic Party Governors Forum, made up of 13 state chief executives, is meeting in Abuja to deliberate on a number of urgent issues affecting the political group. A statement on Wednesday by the forum's Director General CID Madubum explained that the chairman and governor of Sokoto State, Aminu Tambuwal, after consultation with his colleagues, agreed to convene the meeting. The meeting is set to resolve the leadership crisis in the party. The Niger State Governor Abubakar Bello said only joint operations and synergy amongst the states affected by the activities of bandits and kidnappers will bring an end to the menace. Governor Bello said this when he visited Maundu community in Maringa local government area of the state, which has been deserted by members of the community for about 1 year due to banditry. Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Mary Noel Baje, in a statement on Thursday said the visit by the Governor was to boost the morale of the over 300 security operatives, which include vigilantes that liberated the community, and also to assess damages inflicted on the community. The Governor pointed out that individual states' effort will not yield the desired results and maintained that the state government will continue to make efforts to secure affected communities, while assuring that feeder roads and culverts would be provided for the community to ease mobility. And now over to business. Nigeria's economy grew at a real rate of 5.01% in the second quarter of 2021 from the 0.51 recorded in the first quarter of the year. The gross domestic product report released on Thursday by the National Bureau of Statistics shows that the latest 5.01% GDP growth rate is the highest since the last quarter of 2014. The latest economic growth rate is much higher than a decline of -6.1% recorded in the comparable quarter of 2020, as well as the 0.51% recorded in the first quarter of this year. The report shows that the positive growth recorded in the second quarter of the year marked 3 consecutive quarters of growth following the negative growth rates recorded in the second and third quarters of 2020. The report said that this is an indication of the return of business and economic activity near levels seen prior to the nationwide implementation of COVID-19 related restrictions. And now on the foreign scene, Japan suspended the use of 1.63 million doses of Moderna COVID-19 vaccine on Thursday, more than a week after the domestic distributor received reports of contaminants in some vials. Both Japan and Moderna said no safety or efficacy issues has been identified, and the suspension was just a precaution, but the move prompted several Japanese companies to cancel worker vaccinations planned for Thursday. The U.S. vaccine maker said in a statement that Moderna confirms having been notified of cases of particulate matter being seen in drug products, vials of its COVID-19 vaccine. A health ministry official said Takeda first found out about the contaminated vials on August 16th and reported the issue to the government on Wednesday. Moderna said the contamination could be due to a manufacturing issue in one of the production lines at its contract manufacturing site in Spain. Now to the world of entertainment. Blessing Adejo is on standby. Over to you, Blessing.
It don't happen. It don't happen. My baby, it don't happen.
Hello, marvelous. Hello, wonderful people. How are you all doing? It's a beautiful Thursday evening. Hope you guys are having an amazing time. Well, it's your girl Blessing Adejo. Welcome to another exciting episode of Entertainment News. Rick Asani took to his Twitter page on Wednesday to lament how difficult it is to find love. The music star said despite being financially comfortable, he still wants a life partner. Expressing his frustration in his tweet, he said, finding someone these days is so scary for him that his discretion has failed him in the past and almost cost him everything. He said he traveled the world, make and have some interesting amount of money, but comes back home to an incredibly arranged house with no special one. He then praised God, saying him a solid and worthful companion. Oh, may God grant you your heart desire. Hashtag find Rick a wife. Nollywood's Tonto DK is gradually becoming a serial entrepreneur as she continues to expand her streams of income. The actress turned public servant in an Instagram post shared an exciting piece of information with her online fans and followers as regards her latest business venture. Tonto Dike announces her own residential estate. She disclosed that her dreams of owning a residential estate is already coming to pass. The actress went on to disclose that the name of her residential estate is King's Court Estate, a dream coming true. Her post was accompanied with a quote in which she stressed the importance of turning dreams into reality. From indications, the plans for the estate are still in early stages, but it didn't stop well-wishers from flooding her comment sections with congratulatory messages. Popular Nigerian comedian Anita Osoha, aka Worry Pikin, has got people gushing after she shared a story of how she started small with her husband who had nothing at the time. She shared a photo colored where she put a throwback photo against a recent one, an indication of their growth as a couple. Taken to the caption, the funny woman revealed that her husband questioned why she still stuck with him despite the fact that he literally had nothing. According to her husband was not staying in the choicest of area, he didn't have a car, and kept wondering why she loved and respected him still. And that's it on entertainment news for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I remain your uncle, Blessing Adejo. Bye.
In sport, one of Nigeria's para powerlifting medal hope at the Tokyo 2020 Paralympic Games, Yakubu Adeshokan, failed to reach the podium in the finals of his 49 class on Thursday morning. Adeshokan returned fourth with a lift of 155 kg, conceding the podium to the trio of Jordan, who won the gold, silver and bronze. President of the Nigeria Para Powerlifting Federation, Raul Ishako, said he saw Adeshokan's difficulty ahead, but there was nothing anyone could do about it, as it would, however, not affect the determination of the remaining 9 powerlifters. Before we end the news, a recap of our major stories. The Inspector General of Police, BabaUsman, has said Nigerian security agencies cannot win the war against insecurity without a positive reportage by the Nigerian media. People's Democratic Party Governors Forum, made up of 13 state chief executives, is meeting today, Thursday, in Abuja to deliberate on a number of urgent issues affecting the political party. Niger State Governor Abubakar Bello has advocated states' joint security operation to end banditry. Safety and security begins with you. Be patriotic and report any suspicious activity to law enforcement agencies. Please stay safe. That's the Signature TV News Update. On behalf of my producer, Anita Eze, I am Marvelous Obomano. Thanks for watching.